Mohammad Hatta is always accompanied by the titles Proclaimer and Wise Leader in Indonesia's history. Not only is Hatta recognized as one of the key figures in the proclamation of Indonesia's independence, but also as a figure who guided the nation with his wisdom and political acumen. Behind his crucial role as the country's first vice president, Hatta was also acknowledged as a deep strategist, with far-reaching visions that steered the nation's steps towards stability and progress. Hatta's meticulousness and perseverance in overcoming significant challenges, along with his ability to maintain the integrity and unity of the nation, made him a central figure in laying the foundations of a sovereign state. Mohammad Hatta, an inseparable figure from Indonesia's independence history, was born on August 12, 1902, in Bukittinggi, West Sumatra. Although born into modest circumstances, Hatta showed extraordinary potential from an early age. Born into a simple family, he was the son of Muhammad Jamil, a dedicated merchant, and Siti Saleha, his determined mother. The absence of his father and the economic challenges faced by his mother shaped Hatta's character into an independent and spirited individual. In 1921, Hatta left his homeland to pursue education at Nederland Handelshoge School, Rotterdam, Netherlands. Why did Hatta choose to study abroad? This decision was not only for academic purposes, but also a strategic step to broaden his horizons and gain new perspectives on the world. Education in the Netherlands opened Hatta's mind to various ideas and movements that shaped his views on the independence struggle. In the Netherlands, Hatta joined the Indische Vereniging, an organization that later became a launching point for his fight. In February 1922, the Indische Vereniging held a meeting to elect new leaders and changed the organization's name to Indonesia'S Vereniging. What impact did Hatta's participation in Indische Vereniging have? His involvement helped him understand the importance of national identity and ignited the spirit of independence among Indonesian students in the Netherlands. In 1926, Hatta was elected as chairman of the organization, now known as Perhimpunan Indonesia. Under Hatta's leadership, PI strengthened its stance against the Dutch colonial government, facing various threats and pressures. The year 1923 marked the first meeting between Hatta and Soekarno. Why is this meeting so important in Indonesian history? This encounter wasn't merely a coincidence, but seemed predestined by nature. Although Hatta and Soekarno had different backgrounds and views, they were united by one common goal: Indonesia's independence. From their first meeting, they complemented each other and fought together to achieve independence. Mohammad Hatta was also exiled to Bovendiguel by the Dutch colonial government, who viewed him as a threat. Active in various nationalist organizations since his youth, Hatta became a key figure in the Indonesian Association, PI, and often engaged in discussions with international figures such as Nehru and Hafiz Ramadan Bey. In 1927, after leading an international meeting in Brussels, Hatta was arrested and imprisoned in The Hague until March 1928. After returning to Indonesia in 1932, he joined the Indonesian National Education Club and continued to write critiques of the colonial government, which led to his rearrest in 1933. Upon his release from prison, Mohammad Hatta resumed his involvement in Indonesia's independence struggle by joining the Indonesian National Education Club in 1932. This organization focused on raising political awareness among Indonesians through training and education. Hatta continued to criticize Dutch colonial policies and played a crucial role in mobilizing support for independence. August 17, 1945, was a historic day when Hatta and Soekarno proclaimed Indonesia's independence. What was Hatta's role in this event? Hatta played a key role in drafting the proclamation text and implementing early government policies. Hatta's bravery and dedication during the early days of independence not only influenced the nation's direction, but also stood as a testament to his commitment to the principles of freedom. The day after the proclamation, on August 18, 1945, Mohammad Hatta was officially chosen as Indonesia's vice president alongside President Soekarno. Despite often appearing side by side, Hatta and Soekarno were brought together by their differences. Their first polemic arose regarding the strategies they employed in the struggle. Hatta, with his more structured and economically grounded approach, often disagreed with Soekarno, who prioritized political and symbolic tactics. These differences became a source of tension in their relationship. In his long journey toward independence, Hatta held a personal promise: not to marry until his beloved homeland was free from colonial rule. After years of fighting for independence, Hatta finally married Siti Rachmiati, or UK, on November 18, 1945. Their wedding took place after Indonesia gained independence, with help from President Soekarno. Over time, the differences between Hatta and Soekarno became more pronounced. Why did this tension escalate? In 1956, Hatta began criticizing Soekarno's economic and political policies, which he felt did not align with democratic principles and sound economics. After resigning as vice president in 1956, Hatta expressed his dissatisfaction with Soekarno's policies, which he believed were harmful to the country. He chose to distance himself from politics and focused more on academic and social activities. Hatta continued to write articles and books on economics, cooperatives, and social issues. His contributions to the independence movement and the development of Indonesia's economy and society remain an integral part of the nation's history. The cooperative principles introduced by Hatta became a cornerstone of national policy. Hatta passed away on March 14, 1980, and is remembered as one of Indonesia's greatest heroes. More than just a founding father, Mohammad Hatta was a visionary statesman whose wisdom guided Indonesia to independence. His role as a proclaimer alongside Soekarno reflected his determination and love for the nation, as well as his commitment to democracy and social justice. Hatta is also known as the father of cooperatives,